afternoon, everyone. My name is Rahmania Ulfah. I'm the head of public relations at Rahmania. On behalf of the company, I'd like to thank all members of the media for. We understand the public concern regarding the incident that occurred during Midnight Youth Festival 2026. We believe it is our responsibility to address this situation. Most importantly, we would like to sincerely apologize to everyone who experienced injuries or emotional distress during the event. The safety of our audience should always come first, and we deeply regret what happened. We are truly sorry. So based on our current investigation, the incident began at approximately 8:40 p.m., shortly before the headline performer came on stage. At that time, the standing area near the main stage became extremely crowded. As more people moved forward, pushing and congestion began to occur, creating panic among attendees. At the same time, one of the entrance gates experienced a temporary technical issue, which caused delays and crowd buildup outside the venue. As the situation became more difficult to control, our security team immediately worked with emergency responders and local authorities to assist attendees and manage the crowd. To prevent further risks, the concert was ended earlier than scheduled. At this time, we can confirm that several attendees experienced minor injuries and exhaustion-related conditions. Fortunately, there were no fatalities. As the organizer of the event, Prime Wave Entertainment takes this incident very seriously. Although safety measures had been prepared before the event, we recognize that there were weaknesses in crowd management and venue coordination. We understand the disappointment and frustration felt by many attendees. We accept the criticism directed toward our organization and acknowledge our responsibility to improve. Public safety must always come before entertainment. And to address this matter responsibly, Prime Wave Entertainment will take several immediate actions. First, we are conducting a full evaluation together with venue management, security personnel, and local authorities to determine exactly what happened and identify areas for improvement. Second, all ticket holders in the festival standing section will receive a full refund within the next 14 business days. Third, Prime Wave Entertainment will cover medical expenses for attendees who require emergency treatment during the incident. In addition, we will strengthen safety procedures for all future events. These improvements will include better crowd monitoring, additional emergency exits, improved communication systems, and more security personnel throughout the venue. We are committed to learning from this incident and rebuilding the trust of our audience. Now, I would now like to address some of the questions we have received from the media. First question from Daily News. There are accusations online claiming that the venue exceeded its capacity limit. Is that true? Thank you for the question. Well, at this stage, the investigation is still ongoing. According to our initial records, ticket sales remained within the approved capacity limit. However, we're currently reviewing how crowds moved and gathered in specific areas of the venue. If we find any violations or negligence, we will take full responsibility and cooperate with the relevant authorities. Next question from Global Times. Many people on social media are blaming Prime Wave Entertainment for poor crowd management. How do you respond to that criticism? Thank you for the question. We really understand why people are upset, especially those who were directly affected by the incident. As the organizer, we accept that criticism is a natural response during a situation like this. Our priority right now is not protecting our image, but ensuring the safety, recovery, and well-being of everyone affected. Next question from Even Weekly. Several videos online show audience members asking for help, while security appeared overwhelmed. Why was the response so slow? Thank you for the question. Yes, we already have seen those videos, and we understand the concerns they have raised. Based on our reviews so far, the crowd surge happened very quickly, making it difficult for security personnel to immediately reach every area. However, we do not use this as an excuse. This incident has highlighted areas where our emergency response procedures need improvement, and that is exactly what we are currently evaluating. Next question from Music Insider. Will Prime Wave Entertainment cancel future concerts after this incident? Thank you for the question. So far, no final decision has been made at this time. However, we will not move forward with any large-scale event unless we are confident that our safety measures have been improved and thoroughly reviewed. Audience safety will remain our highest priority. This is the last question, I reckon. Question from Metro News. Some people believe the company cares more about profit than audience safety. What would you like to say then? What would you like to say then? All right, thank you for the question. Again, we understand why some people may feel that way after witnessing such a troubling situation. However, we want to make it clear that no financial gain is worth putting people's safety at risk. And this incident has affected not only attendees, but also our entire team. We are committed to making meaningful improvements and rebuilding public trust through our actions, not just our words. All right, I think that's all questions from the media. Thank you for your questions. Once again, Prime Wave Entertainment sincerely apologizes to everyone affected by this incident, and we appreciate the patience, concern, and feedback we have received from the public and the media. Transparency and accountability remain extremely important to us, and we will continue to provide updates as our investigation progresses. So thank you everyone for your time. Have a good day.